Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello dear brothers and sisters in Islam. I would like to greet you all with the greeting of Islam and the people of paradise. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah's peace and mercy be upon you all. And I would like to also wish you all a happy Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send and showers His blessings and merciness on all of us and the people who we love. So the purpose of my video is I would like to give you some advices and some tips and some things that are really recommended to do in Ramadan. I hope inshallah you'll find it quite useful and interesting inshallah. I won't talk too long, don't worry. So Ramadan, the month of peace, the month of good deeds, the month of mercy, the month which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in His Holy Quran, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن, the month which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam His holy words, sent down the Holy Quran, the month which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala closed the gates of hell and opened the gates of heaven, the month which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chained all the shaitan and all the devils so His poor slaves could pray and get closer to Him very easily with no trouble, the month which all the Muslims try to get together and try to work harder to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to get closer to His heavens. And it's not the month of food. Yep, it's not the month of food, nor not the month of sweets or sambusa or soups or vento. I know this may sound weird, but you know, some of us may remember, like if they remember Ramadan, they'll try these kind of foods, special foods that which is connected to Ramadan. You know, they remember some food and they remember vento. I know I'm not, of course, advertising for that drink, but you know, most of the people who are in the Gulf, they're so addicted to it. So it's not actually not the month of food, not the month of, you know, eating. It's the month that we should all dedicate our whole time to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to get His mercy and to win, of course, the Jannah. So my first tip or advice, I would like you all to be careful from the thieves of Ramadan. And of course I didn't mean that kind of thieves. I mean the thieves who are trying to steal away the precious time of, you know, Ramadan, instead of you being busy and getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, unfortunately, like most channels on the TV, they're giving these special episodes or drama or movies, whatever, in Ramadan. You know, the month which people who are they're supposed to get closer to Allah, but these people are trying to make them busy and watching these stuff. So I'd like to advise you all to try as much as you can to stay away from those things. Get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make use of all the time you have, because, well, you're lucky, you know, to live to see Ramadan, so you don't want to waste, you know, your time on those stuff. Try to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by all means of good stuff, you know. I also like to advise you to read Quran, you know, especially it's the month of Quran. So try to get, you know, read more and more. I know we all don't give, unfortunately we don't give Quran its whole right in reading, you know, except of course whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them with strong faith and stronger iman, they do it. But for all of the most of us, la hawla wa quwwata illa billah, we, you know, we don't give the Quran the whole right. So this is the month that we should set things right, get things to the right track. So try to read Quran as much as you can. Do you know that each letter in the Quran you read is equal to a hasana, is equal to one good deed. And of course the hasana بعشر أمثالها is doubled to 10 times, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could double it to how much He wants for whoever He likes. Prophet said that Alif Lam Mim is not just one letter, no, but Alif is one letter, and Lam is one letter, and Mim is one letter. So think about it, like how much hasana you'll get from reading the whole Quran. Of course, some people will give excuses that they don't have time, or it's very hard to read the whole Quran. Well, I have a simple way that I follow, and you may find it quite interesting, that in few minutes in a day you can finish the whole Quran. Like, for example, the way which I follow is, since we have 5 prayers in one day, and I believe that if you read 4 pages in each prayer, no matter it's before or after prayer, just 4 pages in 5 prayers, so 4 multiplied by 5 equals 20 pages, which is equal, of course, to 1 juz. So if you finish 1 juz every day, inshallah in 30 days you're going to finish 30 juz, which is equal to reading the whole Quran. So isn't that easy? Don't say that you don't have time, because we all have time to go out, spend time with our friends, or at the mall, shopping, TV, or having fun. So why don't you have time for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So I believe that's not an excuse. You really have to find time for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially in this month when the good deeds are doubled. So make use. I advise you guys to try to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by all means of good deeds, like giving away money for the poor, or following some of the sunnah which our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us, like using miswak. And also, did you know that you could get a whole, the ajr which a fasting person gets just by inviting him for breaking his fast? Of course, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam advised us to invite the people who are fasting for breakfast, so you'll get the hasana or the ajr which that person worked for that day, of course without subtracting from that person's good deeds. So imagine how easy you could get a lot of good deeds. And I would like to advise you guys, especially the people who have a big appetite like me, I would like to advise you guys to try not to eat a lot. Don't make yourself heavy, because if you do that, you'll kind of find difficulty in praying Taraweeh, especially it's a long prayer, so you may kind of find it uncomfortable to perform it the right way. And did you know that, of course, if you perform it, you pray Taraweeh in a jama'ah with the group until the Imam finishes the whole Taraweeh, it will be counted for you as Qiyam Layla, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Of course, since Ramadan is the month of mercy, the month of forgiveness, I really advise you guys, especially who have problems with their relationships with their relatives, their friends, or whoever, to set things right, because it's really not worth it. Life is not really worth all the trouble to keep all this anger, this this hate in your heart, because you don't know when you or that person is leaving this life. Brothers and sisters, I would like to advise you all to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make use of that time. Dedicate all your time to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, closer to His heavens, inshaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us for our sins and give us the strength to fast and pray in the way that He wants us to do. Of course, sometimes the temper of a fasting person could get a little wild. Some people could get emotional, get angry very easy. Well, remember what our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, that the strong person is not the person who's physically strong. No, but the person who can hold his temper when he's angry. So try to not get angry, try to be easy, and try to control your temper, especially in Ramadan. And if someone tries to offend you in any way, just say Allahumma inni sa'im. Well, that's about it. That's all what I had to say for today. I hope inshallah you find my tips and advices quite interesting. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the strength to perform our prayers and our fasting in the way He likes us to perform it, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us for our sins. This is your Abdullah saying you Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thanks again and again for watching. Please, if you find my advice quite interesting and useful, try to pass it out to the people who you know. That will be a great thing. Ramadan Kareem, and well, كل عام وانتم بخير.